One of the biggest changes in the new KVK format is the dead troops and the recovery of dead troops, but in this game there is not many ways to get your account completely wiped out or zeroed like many of us call it in Rise of Kingdom, but there is now a huge trap that will make a ton of people get their account zeroed in this KVK and the future of Call of Dragons, and that is from Warbands. So I'm going to talk to you exactly about how this happens. So as many of you know, you are obviously pretty safe when you are on Alliance territory. So when there's a flag from the Alliance that you are in, I'm in Echo, this flag belongs to Echo, I am safe on this territory. It says so right here. When your city is located within your Alliance territory, enemies cannot attack it. However, you lose this if your alliances loses the territory, so that is pretty self-explanatory. If I am here and my alliance is fighting and the enemies come here and destroy this flag, you will be zeroed as your city will not be protected anymore. Now, that is not new and that has always been, but there is now what they call warbands. And warbands mean that you can have a lot of different alliances in one group. And this also means that you can teleport onto your warband's territory, even though it's not your own territory. But that also means you are not safe. So for example, my Alliance Echo, this is the territory that I'm in. And if you look here, this is Echo 1, I believe. So this is one of my warband territory. The way to tell, the color is slightly different. The blue compared to, for example, this blue, as you can see, there is, a little slight difference in color. It is a blue that's darker, for example. You can see here, it's a little bit more clear compared to the blue of the cities themselves. So this tells you it's warband territory. Now, for example, this is the territory that they belong to, and I could do relocate here and it would let me. You can teleport on the warband territory, but you do not get protection on warband territory. It says if you're located within your alliance territory, you cannot be attacked, but a warband, you can teleport on it as if it's alliance territory, but you do not get the same protection. You can be zeroed on the warband territory. So this is a huge trap, and that happens every single KVK in Rise of Kingdom. I've seen dozens and dozens of players get zeroed because, for example, there'll be a war front. Let's imagine that these two are war front between enemies. Well, by the end of the night, you'll teleport here and be, oh, this is my warband. You're not going to get attacked because you're fighting and the alliance is fighting. Then you go to sleep and then you wake up in the morning and your city is zeroed, even though your territory is still belonging to your warband and your group of people. Reason is that you are not protected. So of course you have to be careful if the enemy is pushing you and making your territory in danger. Get the hell out of there with your city before going to sleep. If you close this game, do not be on warband territory or do not be anywhere near the front line. Do not do any of these things or you will wake up with a dead city. If you close the game for anything more than 30 minutes, you should not be on warband territory. Unless, of course, you're a massive account that wants to get rallied and that will trade positive. But still, there is many ways now with warbands and stuff to massacre enemies with double rallies and stuff like that. There's a lot of ways that you can lose your city and get a lot of damage that you really don't need to be taking, especially filling up your hospitals. So this is really just a public service announcement, a quick PSA, just so if you are on your territory, you're okay. But if you are any other territory of your own alliance, you are not okay. So it tells you here, this is Echo 3, this is Echo 1. There is nowhere safe on these territory. Your alliance territory is the only place you should be on, and that is the ones that are in this blue. As you can see, this is Echo, this is my alliance. And if you just want to check before, for example, I'm going to TP here to fight and do war. Okay, well, what territory is it? Click on the tower, look at the owner. Is this the alliance that you are currently on? Then you're safe. If it is anything else, you are not safe and you should be careful. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on my next video.